Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo, Someone rising Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. And if you are interested in a personal reading, send me a text 971-354-9504. You could also send me an email to HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. My loves, I do get assistance with my email and my Etsy account. So if you've been trying to order something, or book a reading or whatever, if you've been trying to get anything through my email or my Etsy shop, send me and haven't been able to get through, send me a text 971-354-9504. All right, my love. So my first card out is the Ace of Wands. Then I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands. Okay, Leo. So I was picking up, during your meditation, I was picking up a new beginning, and it's actually coming out in the cards. I have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands with the Four of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, something that you wake up to and look forward to every single day. It excites you. You put a lot of work into it. I could tell that it's a lot of fun. This could be a new relationship, because it could be a new relationship, but I feel like for some of you it is like a new passion, or like a new job, or a person could be, you could be passionate about a person, but it could be a new job. Eight of Pentacles is work. It's like putting all of your hard, what is it? Blood, sweat, and tears. I think that's how they say it. Blood, sweat, and tears into something. It's like, you see how his clothes is all ripped up and he's tired as fuck, but he's not going to stop. Also, buildings in tarot represent mountains is spiritual growth, and buildings is abundance. Why can't I think this morning? It's physical. It's earning, right? And so with the buildings being at the top, I feel like this is something, it has something to do with financial wealth and switching your situation around. But I can feel that there are, like, I don't know, Leo. We'll tap into the Five of Wands. I can tell that you are having trouble with family, maybe even a lover, or like if you do go on this new adventure, people are resisting it a little bit. The Five of Wands, it's not you, it's them, though. So like if people want to fight, because it feels like you're not even a part of this fight. Five of Wands is an argument. It's conflict. Be careful with the holidays too, with like Thanksgiving coming around. If you feel like in your family something is getting a little too tense, let yourself leave. Like, you don't have to stay stuck there. Don't there's an energy of feeling stuck, of feeling like people, what is this? Tell me about okay, let's start over. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Let's start from the beginning. What is this new beginning? Yeah, wow, this is a death. Wow, is this a fucking transformation? Holy shit, Leo. The Emperor. Some of you definitely are starting your business, and I just want to let you know that it's 1000% going to take off, or whatever it is that you're starting and you're putting all of this effort into, you're waking up early for. I feel like it could even be your life, honestly. I read this thing one time that said, my life finally became better when I stopped thinking that I hit upon the cure for my life. Like I just got better at fixing or maintaining day-to-day energy, right? And it almost feels like that's what you're doing. Instead of trying to take on your entire life, you're like maybe waking up a little bit earlier, making your bed. I don't know. There's a lot. There's so many books that talk about how if you just wake up and make your bed, it will adjust you and set off your day for the rest of the day, right? It gets you going and motivates you to take care of all the other little stuff that you can do in between and not get so distracted. It actually also helps you keep you centered. Leo, I feel like there's a struggle with that right now. There's a struggle, or maybe there was a struggle with maintaining your energy or attention on something. Like, it would be easy for you to get distracted, and now you're whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you're pushing yourself to stay focused. Some of you might even be uninstalling some apps just so that you can, I don't know, or maybe putting a child lock on your own phone. Because I have it on my son's phone where he cannot get on any YouTube until like 4 o'clock. And some of you might be doing the same thing. Tell me about the Emperor with the Magician. So some of you maybe had to pull back from people in order for this change to even start happening for you. And it feels like people just really were not comfortable with that. I mean, who's going to be comfortable with the sun keeping the light to themselves? The thing is, you can't do that, right? I think people are getting uncomfortable that you're getting blocked. I think the spirit is protecting you and putting a barrier between you and everyone else, because I feel like people are getting mad because they don't have access to you. It's like during the summer, it's not during the summer, it's like during the winter. Everybody gets mad when there's no sun, right? We need the sun to make us happy. Like for our energy levels to be adjusted, we need the sun. We need time in the sun. And so it feels like just people are having a hard time, Leo. I have the Hermit here. Could be connecting with an Aries or a Virgo. I have strong Virgo energy. For some of you, you're making a relationship work with someone that's stepping up. If this is about love, whoever this person is, I think you're very aware that they care a lot about you. And people might be trying to fight against this connection, or trying to tell you that maybe it's not. Tell me. Wait, what? Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, clarifying the Hermit. Aw, Leo. I feel like people have made you feel like shit. Just be careful. I feel like people might attack who you've become, even though you've become such a fucking boss. Like, let's just say you made it. You made it to the top. People are still judging you for maybe what you've done in the past or shit like that. And I feel like people don't know who you are now. You're about to reintroduce yourself to people, and maybe even to your partner. The problem is that your partner might be struggling a little, like, even though it's very passionate between the two of you, if it was already a relationship, it's just gonna get better. But I can tell that there's been conflict. Your partner is mostly afraid that you're going to forget them, and that eventually when you get up there, you're going to leave them behind. But my Leos, if that's your person, and that's the way, like, okay, if that's the problem, then, and Leo and you can tell that your person is responding that way out of fear, because that's what it is. They're responding this way out of fear. Then it's our job, especially if you are the more the ascended one in the relationship, because there's always one. Then it's our job to go to them and say, what do you need to not feel this way? Sometimes they won't know. But the basic is like, okay, we'll do the opposite of what that is, right? And make sure you don't do it again. If the person that you love wants to be loved a certain way, why not? You know what I mean? Why not give it to them? If it doesn't break your neck or your back to make somebody a coffee every day, and your person is going to feel amazing, then why not? If your person wants to be loved, like, I feel like whoever I'm reading for, your person is acting out because they can feel your growth. They can feel the changes that are happening with you, and they feel like they're being left out of your life. And like they're not going to be, you're not going to care about them. I know that that's not true, but that's how your person feels. And feelings don't like to be ignored. Leo, you know, feelings never like to be ignored. Feelings will fight you harder if you ignore them. Tell me about the Five of Wands. This might be, I want you to be careful though, because So the people that are, if people are going to be arguing with you a certain way, like I'm speaking like that with partners, but don't accept that when it comes to work, because if you've been in a job busting your ass off for a partnership or a work or some type of, if it's you on the other side where you're being asked to be loved a certain way and your person is just flat out not giving it to you, even though it's not something that you're not asking for the world, Leo. And it feels like the Five of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is working together with someone. You trying to make it work with other people. You trying to, teach. And the way that I've always seen this card is, yes, they're working together, but there's one person that's instructing the other two. And it feels like you're the instructor, and the other person, it's like the other two are learning from you, but they might be a little bit angry. See, Three of Swords. People are mad. Why are they so mad at Leo, though? Leo, they might be feeling like, oh, now that you've changed, you're not like this. Now that you've changed, you don't give like this. For some of you, it might even be people that have made you that way, right? Like family members, siblings, maybe people growing up, they poked up. Because Leo, one of the best... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to tell y'all ways to manipulate Leos, but I will say that people know how to. It's very easy to like look at a Leo and see like, oh, I know I could use you here. I know all I have to do is tell you this. Your defenses will come down, and like a scared cat. Sometimes scared cats freeze. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but the instincts don't kick in and they go down. They kind of crouch down into a little tiny ball. And it feels like, or they run and hide behind something. And so it feels like, Leo, yes, you're the strength, but sometimes we can become like little tiny kittens, right, that do become afraid. And it feels like the Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse with the Tower, that's a lot. It's a lot of new information. You might even be learning a lot about these people. These people might be showing you their true colors. I mean, come on, we all knew this was going to happen. Mars in Gemini, the information, it's kind of like we're all low-key, not even, the universe is like feeding us and throwing us information, right? It's about how to get out of this anxiety. Nine of Swords energy leads you to the Ten of Swords, where you finally end it because you're like, fuck it, why the fuck am I dealing with this shit? Why am I dealing with something that doesn't want to fight with me? Three of Swords in reverse. I don't need to hurt about this. I don't need to be a victim of this. I don't need to be stuck in this. And it can be a relationship where you're going to tell your person, it's because I can't tell exactly which way it's going when it comes to the two of you feeling like you're not getting what you want. Both of you might actually be like projecting on each other. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Leo. Okay, Four of Wands, the High Priestess with the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Leo, you might be asking somebody for something, and if you are, like, I'll give you guys an example. If you're asking your person for a committed relationship, this person might not be able to give it to you. They might be wrapped up in another situation. Like, and they don't feel like they can. This person's energy doesn't feel like very well balanced, and it feels like it kind of goes all over the place. With the Knight of Pentacles, they slow things way down with you. And for some of you, you even feel low-key a little rejected. They might have like another relationship or something on the side going on. I gotta go wake up my kiddo. Okay, Leo, so if there was a connection here that you wanted something from, or if you wanted something from somebody, Let's say you guys were already dating and you wanted to move up to the next level. Maybe you want to get engaged, or you were already together for a while. It's not that this person maybe not doesn't have somebody, but they might like still be married to somebody or still have some type of attachment to somebody. I feel like you were right. If you let go of somebody because you felt like there was something there and they like you couldn't make it work no matter how hard you tried because you put in a lot of effort into this. It just I feel like it wasn't meant to be that way. It wasn't meant for you guys to come together in that way. I feel like even though there was a lot of care and love on your end and you tried to give as much as you can, there's an actual thing that says that the more we try and make someone, or we try to conquistar, I don't know how you say that in English, the more you try to get somebody to fall in love with you by doing certain things, you're actually making yourself fall in love. Like yeah, because you're doing the things that you truly want to do. You're being yourself. And in our self energy, that's when we feel love. That's when we're capable of it. That's why we like to be around new people that bring out that side of us. And if you're able to bring out the real me, it's natural for me to feel love for you, and for especially if you accept it. And if I feel accepted by you and loved by you, the problem is that, again, Leos, people know how to manipulate. And if they notice that it makes you feel good when I tell you certain things and then I can control you with it, then people are going to use it to their advantage. And it feels like they've been doing that with you, and now you've pulled yourself away from that, and they can't do that to you anymore. And people are having a hard time. This could be the partner that now you're refusing to wait for. This person was like, what are you doing? Like, I thought it was us. I thought we were going to get back together. I thought you weren't going to move forward. And in your mind, you're like, yeah, but I wanted to be loved like this, and you didn't even, nothing. I loved you exactly how you wanted to be loved, but for me, I didn't receive much. And I didn't go there. I also feel like if there's a new relationship or something that you're trying to start off, like let's say you met someone new, there is a chance that this person is in another relationship, and they might bring you into drama that's really unnecessary for your life, especially for where you're going and what you're doing, because I can feel you on a mission, and I could feel you very serious about this mission. It's just I can also feel you being pulled away by this stupid distraction, and then you feeling stuck again. It's like a fucking lion in a circus. Don't be a part of their circus, Leo. Let them find another one. Let them find not that lions that get caught up like that are weak, but yeah, you see, never ending story. There's a part of you that's like, fuck, I thought this was it. I thought this was fine. I thought I was good. I feel like everything, like money is going to start to get a lot better because you're going to put all of this frustration and all of this anger into that. Just watch. This person could have pulled back. They could have like I don't know. I'm getting like ghosting or silence. Someone that doesn't really say anything. All of a sudden they went quiet. Like, it's stupid. Like, speak. Say something. All right. There is a story woven through an imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all matter of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. Praise to the Most High. What I say, this is totally fucking unnecessary. Leo, please don't go through this. Like, you're the fucking sun. Let them, what's going to happen if the sun burns out? When the sun burns, we're done. We are so done. Earth is done. All the other, done. Well, not all the other planets. But this one, life in it is done. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, this is unnecessary drama. It's an old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your word come crumbling down, your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Restored guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other, more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing. But you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, and abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the parts of you that believe all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. I fucking love it. I love it. I love it because it's, yes, I feel like that's all this is teaching you. I'm stuck in a relationship with someone. I want to be loved this way. I need to find someone that's not going to manipulate me and attack me for wanting to grow, for wanting to succeed, for wanting to... It feels like someone chose you, Leo, because of your strength. Like I said, like I kept getting lion in a circus. Somebody picked you because of your strength, because of... Why the fuck would people go watch a lion at a circus? Because it's fucking amazing, right? Lions are amazing. People literally go places to look at lions. So like people cannot... Leo, you're fucking amazing. Stop playing with yourself. I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you later, Leo. Bye.